Happy Sunday, everybody. It's Ray, and I'm back here with another video. This one is going to be more geared towards our small business owners. And the topic is the top 5 HR compliance related mistakes made by small businesses. So before I kind of get into those, let me give you a quick stat. Did you know that 70% of small businesses face regulatory compliance fines each year? So let's unpack that for a second. Essentially, it's saying most small businesses face fines each year due to regulatory compliance issues. So first off, let me take a step back and let you know that I get it. You know, as a small business owner, your primary focus is growing your business. You're not thinking about HR related items, and let's face it, compliance is just not sexy, right? So it's just one of those things that's, convenient to kind of throw in the back. And while I get that, it's just not the right answer. It's not smart. So these fines can range anywhere between $2,000 to $20,000, depending on the severity or whatever the case may be. And so that's money that could be reinvested into your business to kind of help you grow. So let me get into the 5 mistakes most commonly made by small business owners. So the first mistake is misclassifying employees. So in a lot of cases, I see small business owners classify team members as a contractor instead of an employee, or an employee instead of a contractor. That's not good. No bueno. So the issue there is that could lead to hefty fines, but it also leads to tax issues down the road. So you want to make sure that you're classifying individuals correctly. Moving right along to number 2. So number 2 is going to be not keeping the proper employment documentation in place. So things such as I-9s, job descriptions, time records, those things are non-negotiable. Here's the thing that most people don't understand. Those things are federally mandated. They're regulated, and they have specific time periods in which you need to keep these documents. So that's definitely something that you want to be on top of. So number 3, this is a big one. Put a star next to this one. I've personally experienced issues with this in the past. So it's going to be ignoring wage and hour laws, right? And so this is a 2-part situation. So the first part is adhering to the appropriate wage and overtime standards and ensuring that you're calculating and paying out correctly, right? And the second part is going to be making sure you're staying ahead of the regulations, because they change all the time. And so I've been a part of large organizations, large organizations. And, they spend a lot of money in their HR and payroll systems, their HRIS systems, and they still get this wrong. So pay close attention to how you're paying your employees. Moving ahead to number 4, and this is one that for sure slides under the radar. It's going to be skipping out on the state mandated trainings. And so a lot of states have regulated trainings that must be adhered to. Some of them are at the time of hire. Some of them are, annual trainings that must be completed each year. One that comes to mind is like sexual harassment training. A lot of states have sexual harassment training that needs to be carried out. And so what I see with a lot of small business owners is they completely ignore it, or they're just not even conscious of it. And they don't even look into things like this until something comes up. You definitely want to be more proactive than reactive when it comes to these types of things. Last but not least, number 5. Number 5 is going to be overlooking state-specific items that are required. And this one is tough. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing. Every state is different. They have different requirements and regulations in place. So it's important to get a good feel for, regulations that are put in place by your state, and make sure you're staying ahead of them. States like California have like meal period break laws and things like that. And so that's one that I see that comes and bites small companies all the time. And so now that we've made it through the 5 common mistakes, you may be sitting there and saying, oh man, I'm not sure I got this figured out correctly. Or you may be saying, hey man, I know I don't have this figured out. That's totally fine. I would say go ahead and shoot me a message, or click the link below to the website. Go on and schedule a consultation, and I'll be happy to help you kind of navigate these things. Till next time, take care.